There's this really good Confucius quote, and it says, every man has two lives. The second one starts when he realizes he only has one. And there's this idea that one day I'll be the kind of person that wants to know these things. One day I'll be the kind of person that's able to handle my parents dying. And the truth is, you're always going to be you. And so you might as well do those things now in this one little life that you have at this moment in time. And I use that to push off of all the time, especially when I'm scared.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to be scared. Like there's this guy and he wrote the Lion Tracker's Guide to Life. And he tells a story about when you see a lioness and you're in the bush and you get too close. The first thing she's going to do is lower her head and wag her tail and growl at you and then run full speed at you. And if you run or you fall over, she's going to attack you. So you have to look her in the eye and not break it. And she's going to back off right before she gets to you. And when her energy drops, you get big and you let her know, I'm also dangerous. And you start communicating with nature and then you back up and she'll back up. And I was like, I have spent so much time worried about all the things I want in my life, but not who I want to be. And I want to be the kind of person that looks at the lion in the face, looks at the scary thing in the face and goes, I got this. I can do this. And I can handle the disappointment if it's not supposed to be mine. So
can I set up a Zoom session? Are you available? Do you have any time slots?
I'm just not casual. That's the one thing I'm not. I'm a lot of things, but I just
But like
kind of
she's done that though. Like she picked up and moved to New York, jumped into a whole Broadway play, picked up and moved to Nashville. Like every time she's like, I'm moving, there was never anything. It was just like, something's just calling me. I'm there. I got to try this. Cool. Good for you.
You know the thing about being scared too, that they say that the scariest things are the most rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
So like when you do become, when you face it, like that's what I've found, you know, especially after this, I had to become bigger in the face of it, you know, fear. And every time it just moves you up a level. It's kind of like a video game. You're just leveling up every time. You know what I mean?
I have such a soft spot for you that I could cry. But I was with you the night before your accident.
Please share.
I will cry.
Was I sad? Because I was very sad at those times.
Were.
Yeah.
And you had lost your best friend, Eric.
Yeah.
And we were talking about getting you out of the house and like doing something fun. And you were going to go on that like bike ride. And we talked about it, and like you are the danciest person I ever met. And you were such a good dancer, and I'm sure you still are. And it was so fun to dance with you. And that's where I would see you have joy, but you were like not in a good place. And it stinks because you're so sparkly and lovely.
Oh.
And